Okay, attempt number 2. Yay, 1080p. There you go. That one will never make sense to me. Why Twitch decides, you know what? Oh God. Yeah, don't know why Twitch decides, you know what, I'm just not gonna bother at all. I'm just gonna completely bleh, there you go, have rubbish kind of thing. Oh, God knows. Never mind. Right, Sector 42, it should be tonight with Hodor. I try and make it each time. Who do I want to go? Keeper? Yeah, why not? Take the keeper. Keepers are always useful at that raid. So we'll go with that. And we'll head off. Right, HodorRaid. Raid John? No, raid join. So, all things considered, we should be good to go. On the good old engine, the vanilla engine. I take it the orbiter has disappeared as normal. Oh no, he's still up. I don't know. Weird muck weirdy face. Put a new symbol down on my chat highlight settings. Oh, right, okay. New button appeared on Streamlabs and I was like, what is this? Yeah, if we've got time, might log over to the fruit, the new little new trader. I don't know why I came all this way. I really don't need to. I think I went and got one. Terminate. Yeah, I rolled a mission to the alien sector so I could go via the mission agency. And every time I end up running the whole way instead. No idea quite why. Oh, so I need to social media, don't I? Of course I do. Right, okay. We go, Sector 42. Ooh, okay. That's the Discord done. We'll do the book face as well. Right, there we go. That'll do. So how is chat doing generally? I can see you there. If you're lurking, don't worry. You may lurk. I won't force you to talk. Oh dear. My raid window's working correctly. Yeah. Oh, they're shuffling. Don't touch this while the raid leader is organising people into various teams. Soto Mahoney, hello from Omni R&D. Researching new ways to experiment on our prisoners. Yay. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. God, my eyes. Warwick, I think that says. Oh, yeah, Warwick has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Oh, you're working on new module for RPNet right now. Cool. Yes, I arrived kind of halfway through your green cloaks yesterday, and I didn't want it to sort of be like 50 people following me around Rubicar and coming in and trashing the room kind of thing, so I made it short and sweet. Because I stood around waiting for someone who wanted a buff or something in Borealis once and ended up with this big crowd around me. All going, check out my twig! Which was cool, because they were some really, really good twinks, but at the same time, yeah. So yeah, I noticed there's new stuff happening on the Discord. It was quite cool. Like the 3 events calendar. Kermie's Crazy Corner, that's a GSP thing. Omnitech Affiliate meeting. Saturday, May the 21st. And the Council of Truth meeting. June the 4th. My god, June's around the corner, isn't it? That's terrifying to think. Oh no. June is so close, and yet feels like the year's hardly begun and it's nearly done. I'm just checking things on the Twitch. Does look good. It's good when those come through and work and whatnot. I'm just clearing emails at the moment while we're stood waiting, because we're always stood waiting for this raid. There's no unicorn commander here yet, so yeah. Thus far, is in Team 1. I think it's too late. This raid's too late in the evening for Savik now, I think. Yeah, the event call-out stuff and all that's really good now. You were invited to join a server. Joined. Ink reporting bot. Don't drop the something or other. Thanks to a very skilled agent infiltrating Omnitech barracks, clan scientists have been researching a rectangular item the Omnis seem to call soap, and have come to astonishing conclusions. After multiple tests, both chemical, airborne, ballistic and explosive, they have discovered that the object referred to by Omnitech as soap is nothing more than ordinary stone brick covered in moss. Okay. Oh dear. A stone brick covered in moss. Even as you read this intriguing news feed, the diligent scientist trying to figure out why Omnitech employees think they're getting clean washing themselves with moss-covered bricks. Will Omnitech ever discover the difference between building materials and washing materials? Is the moss natural or added on the brick by Omnitech? What bureaucratic processes are intended when an Omnitech drops the soap? Oh, read the only true news with ink. Sponsored by sponsor message: Unionize, the new fragrance that will make you smell like a real clan man. Available now at Unionists of Four Holes. Jesus. That's bonkers. Was that Independent News, Rubicar or something, Inc. or something like that? I don't know. Well, how is the moss-covered rock? Inquiring minds would like to know. I didn't write that. Well, no, I know. I can tell. Believe it or not, I can actually tell that's not one of yours. Yes, I am aware. I still thought it was quite funny though, you know. Just saying. I don't know who did write it. It just comes up as ink. You know, I see the RP thing comes up and then just all of a sudden Rubicar Unified Newsfeed. Rome Green is under attack. Civilians seek shelter at once, etc. Yeah. And then ink reporting. Well, this is how you get balanced news. I've jumped from Team 1 down to Team 6. I don't know if Savik is coming this evening. She is online. Where have you gone, Sav? I just get buried in messages here. Larry, welcome to the stream. I can't see you here, but I'm assuming you are here somewhere because I saw you in the chat. I can see Fixer. I can see Yumi Himi over there. Where are you? I'm sure I saw you. Or are you away doing other things as we speak? Finishing dailies and ink. Yeah, well, I'm going to do this and then probably play the new trader after that. That sort of thing. I'm going to try my mic. I'm looking at the little picture down there and just maybe... Is that... Can you guys still hear me okay like that? Is that still alright? Is that better? How does it look? I don't know, it doesn't sound the same. Because that's now pointing up at an untreated corner of the room. Whereas that way isn't, so, yeah. Sabik, welcome to the stream. What level is she now? 70? I want to say it sounds alright down there. Because I see people doing it and it's like, yeah, but it's with this sort of microphone, you can't have it that far away and still hear the person on it correctly. You'd need a condenser mic for that, and I want to get a graphics card before I think about a condenser mic. Plus, I like the sound of this mic. I've gotten used to it. When I hear myself on this, that's like, yeah, that's how I sound, you know? Got that Trox back to work already. What, the NT? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's work still to do on that Toon, but yeah, I think she hit 70, maybe 71 on the last stream. Whatever level I was at the end of the stream yesterday is the level. Oh, it's Starkness. I didn't see Starkness in the chat. So I was unaware. So I don't know, are you coming and doing Sector 42, or is it too late in the day for you now? Oh, Starkness is in-game on a new character. Ah. Yeah, it is, it's late, it's like, it's nearly 9 o'clock in the evening already for Sabik, I think. Whereas for me, it's coming up on, well, it's 10 to 9, 10 to 8 here. But I was on till, I've been streaming quite late. It seems better, actually. There's a few more people who seem to want to watch me later in the evening, so. Wintertime, it's easier. Yeah, that makes sense. We're still waiting for you to make your Shade character. You've made a little Fru Badvi. Yay! Yeah, you should try Shade, I think, Sav, because as far as I know, you've never played one, have you? Or have you, and I've never seen them. You haven't, but you will make one sometime. Yes, I could bring a crat if we need one, so... Yeah, I've never done this on... I don't think I've ever been the enforcer on Sector 42, but I think I could manage it, to be honest. I mean, the last Sector 42 I did, I ended up tanking on the keeper, so it's not like I can't figure out. Pull the mob away, hold it, seekers spawn, okay. Move it 20 meters, fight it. Okay. Seekers come, right. Snare in place, it is. Move away another 20 meters without panicking. Pistol or 1 HE1. There's some good, I think, yeah, a Froob Advi using Soulfire is actually surprisingly, well, it used to be surprisingly good, but the healing's nerfed to all hell now, so... I don't know if it's still quite as good as I remember it, you know? It used to be really good if you had those Soulfires. Type T had all the specials. Fast, Brawl, Sneak. I'm level 29 with a pair of BBI Faithfuls. Oh, I remember the old BBIs. They didn't have any specials, and they shot that, you know, lightning kind of graphic, like all the NT nanos have these days. I think at one point in my Advi, back, you know, pre-Shadowlands, I had a set of one-hand edged implants and a set of pistol implants, and I would switch depending on what I felt like. Used to raise a baby Advi with Soul, they were great. Yeah, they were. And then Temple of the Three... No, not Temple of the Three Winds. Inner Sanctum, when that opened, and eventually we got Gelids, I went, oh, I could be full death and 1-1 with these, but I wouldn't have Brawl, but I think it's worth it, you know. And it was. They were really good. Level 29, yeah. Well, I know Mihalik has got, he's got a couple of Toons parked at the Director, because he was helping me out with them yesterday. And I think, no, the night before he helped me out with those. So as long as you're, you know, if you've got grid space and hack and quack and you know how to blitz that dungeon, it's pretty easy, actually. You just got to know where a couple of the shortcuts are and how to reset a few of the mobs at one of the gates, and you're laughing, really. Ring of Burning Flesh, critical increase 1. Dun dun dun. It's quite a rare item, I think. Can't remember where I got it, but I think it's quite rare. There you go. If I'm on, I will help with the Engie. There you go. Can't say fairer than that. Yeah, there's something I don't have is a Toon dedicated for a particular dungeon yet. Something I've never done. I should really. I should build something strong enough to go and, you know, handle what have you. You know, a Froob one that I can just leave parked in dungeons. I mean, I suppose, yeah, the The little Omni NT I made a couple of years back, that can handle steps of madness, but then again you can take a 220 in there, so, you know, it doesn't really make a difference. Someone doing prostate or something out in front of me. Disappeared again now. Somebody's MA. I wasn't paying attention because I was just sort of looking vaguely over here, waiting for the commander to reappear. Hoggerman, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Did you like the song I linked you? Yeah, it was a funny video. But yeah, I totally get that. Some of the celebrities that have had surgery is like, oh God, why did you do that? You know. I mean, if you just Google celebs that shouldn't have had plastic surgery, and like some of them sort of go, no, I've never had it, and you're like, yeah, you did. Come on. Don't give me that I've never had, because it's blatantly obvious that you did, you know, to anybody. And yet there's also a bunch of celebrities who get accused of having had surgery who, when you look and you think, no, they haven't had, you know, they haven't had surgery. What are you talking about, you idiots? They're 30 years older, that's it, you know. You can see when they have. I don't know why anyone thinks it's unconvincing, because it, you know, it's not. You know, there's some there, and you're like, oh, should not have done that. But hey, you know. And like some of them have gone so far that they don't really look human anymore. They look like a video game, and they should have left well alone, you know. I mean, some of these sites, I'm just quickly looking here, some of these sites, they're putting A and B pictures of different people. It's like, no, they haven't had surgery. That's a different person, you idiots. Dear me. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. And, of course, Siljar Russell. Ramstein always makes some crazy videos. I find it totally crazy that they used 10 million euros on a music video in modern day without TV channels that sends them even. Yeah. And they can do what they want. Ramstein. I always want to call them Ramstein. I don't know why. Newtar, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Has the commander appeared? No, he has not. Raymonstein. Yeah. Yeah, they earn the money, so they spend it. How do you say it out loud, actually? I think we looked this up once. And some guy had a terrible video who spent like a whole minute going, this word and blah, blah, blah. No, just say the word, you moron. For like 5 minutes. How to say... It was horrible. I just blocked his channel. I just never wanted to hear it again.
Ramstein.
There you go. That's how you say it. How to say... Was that it? That was his video. Yeah, I'd never recommend this guy. Oh. I'm trying to do a low voice, even though I don't have a baritone voice, but I'm trying desperately to have one. You know, horrible, horrible video. Yeah, there was a lot of effort went into that video. Quite a lot of extras and actors in it and what have you. I can see it costing that much money. But they've always been quite elaborate with their live shows, haven't they? They're famous for it, you know, the fire and da-da-da, you know, the whole kind of deal there. And, you know, why not? Why not do big old show? You know? I'm just looking at the various things whizzing past. Yeah, I think leaving this locked at GMT, I don't know that that's perhaps always the best option. I know that's what they've gone with. It's probably the fairest thing to do, I guess. Leave it locked. Because if you think about it, if people are in the southern hemisphere, then, you know, maybe when it's now, it's the best time for them, that kind of thing. Yeah, news hasn't changed, yeah. That video is all in one location, but they got the video in Deutschland that's on 8 different locations, 10 costume changes and so on, crazy many extras. We're going through everything German done wrong and good and still give the image it's okay to be a proud German. There you go. Yeah, you can't, you know, people, you know, you should feel guilty about what your ancestors did. It's like, well, yeah, we shouldn't forget what your ancestors did, but can you really blame the crimes of the father on the son? I don't think you can. You know, that's how people were, like with the early Australian colonies, started off, they were prisons, and the children born to the prisoners were also prisoners. But they've never committed a crime. You know, it's a moral question, isn't it? We got that. Deswa. Darude 1978 is followed. Thank you for the follow. Good evening. Yeah, well, that's why Australia became independent, because they weren't having it. So yeah, fair enough. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Well, Germany more... I think Germans were the first to invent the motor car. Or basically invented it. I think it was being invented simultaneously in several places. But it was I think the Germans got there first. I think Britain caught on a bit after the Russians Can't remember. I'd have to research that. I mean, most countries will teach you that country invented it, but they didn't. Once the internal combustion engine was a thing. But, I mean, in Britain, we had steam-powered road vehicles. They didn't run on rails. We'd had those for donkey's years. Victorians had them. Famously, in the town I live, they do a Victorian extravaganza, and they roll these machines out. They're kind of amazing, actually. And they work. They were land vehicles and the like, but they were steam. Link the Deutschland video to you at Discord if you want to watch it at some point. I will. I don't mind their music. They are musicians and all that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, was it Mercedes? Or Volkswagen? It was Mercedes or Volkswagen did it. They came up with an actual, what you can say, right, that is now a car, Mercedes, yeah. It has an internal combustion engine, a couple of gears, a handbrake, a reverse gear, and, everything. It's a proper car. Mercedes-Benz, yeah. And he got an amazing voice and be so deep and clear. Yeah, but he's a baritone. So it's his natural pitch. I picked that up straight away. What you get with a lot of modern metal is everybody just does the Cookie Monster. I don't know why they think that sounds good. Maybe some people think it does, but it sounds like the Cookie Monster to me. It's a Cookie Monster. But when you actually have, a baritone or a bass voice singing rock, it sounds amazing. Like you can listen to oh god, what's his name? Played mad famous actor, spoke several languages, played Saruman in Lord of the Rings, played Dracula about 1 million times. It was actually Carl Benz inventing it, not Mercedes. There you go. No, an old guy. He was in World War II. He was an SAS assassin. He married a duchess. I can't. His name has gone out of my brain. I think it's Peter Lee, maybe? No, Christopher Lee, that's it. Hang on. Yeah, that's the guy. Christopher Lee. He did a heavy metal album. Really good as well. And he genuinely loved heavy rock. He thought it was amazing. It was Carl Benz doing the inventing, but he worked for Mercedes. Right, I get you. Also funny, Lindelman, the singer, he's written children books. He's working on his third now. Why not? He's probably got kids, has he? Yeah, you got to remember, it is show, it is show business, folks, He's got no kids of his own, but adopted 3. Oh, well, Maybe he figured, there's too many bodies on the planet. And there's too many people on the planet. But I'm not all about, well, let's murder half the people. No, I'm not Thanos. But, if the next 5 generations all just had one child, every family that had children only had one. we'd solve a lot of problems very quickly. Cogs, my favourite. I remember Cogs as well. I remember everyone. I've just been here forever. No, chat's ignoring me now and just having their own conversations, and I'm fine with that. But he won't remember my Engie. Should I? What was your Engie called? You know? That's not fair. Have you ever told me what your Engie was ever called? Or fix it. Well, if you don't tell me, no, I won't know. In FUBAR. Yes, and that's an acronym. Fluffed up beyond all recognition. I remember who is that. I remember seeing that name around. Brucked Bill. That I don't remember so much. Yeah, I remember seeing who is that. I think on stream somebody said, do you remember my fixer who was called 11111I111I1 or something ridiculous like that? And I went, no. I remember seeing a few characters with that as a name. You know. Do you know why people do that? Yes, because it's hard to report them. And it's equally hard to... because it's difficult to read because it's not a real word, so... Yeah. Mihalik has subscribed at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 8 months, currently on a 3-month streak. Sup beaches. Mihalik, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Yeah, I'm not sure what side or which boss we're doing or what have you, so... One of my buffs is running out, but I'm not going to touch it. Composite range special expertise, for some reason. North and east, it looks like. Yeah. It says so there. I don't know which one I'm going to end up in, though. Yeah, the last team's not quite filled out. Probably because it's never had that many in it, I don't think. I don't know. That and it randomly decides not to work, so... I used to invade Callus's offices in West Athens back in the day, mostly official business. Yeah, I remember the office. And we had a game, didn't we, in the office? If you could get up on the rafters. You were cool if you could get up on the rafters. It was hard to do then as well. Good. Had to take a nap, spent a lot of time in the sun today, and it just hit me with the sleeples. Hope you use some after sun and plenty of hydration. I was never cool. If you were in the West Athen office, and you know what the West Athen office is, you're already cool. A small dump for Savick to go on. Okay, let's have a look. I love the face she makes. Ah, very nice. Hill. Old Athen Hill? Oh, is it a load of him? Okay. So we've seen the first one. I've seen this one before, I think. Is that the same cat? Could be. Cat in a face. Tank cat. Dun dun dun. Ah, he fell over. How cute is that? Oh, it's got little stunted legs, bless it. Oh, he's not digging the water. Oh no, no, there you go. I'll just swim. It's like salt water as well. Cat doing, I rub your nose. Oh! Tried to climb directly onto the ceiling, did not work. I remember this one. Oh god, what happened there? Caught the only, it sort of cycled round at the very end. Tries to get in the bowl. Oh dear, someone had a bad day. Can't be like, nom nom nom, mine. Not coming, oh, mine. Playing the guitar. Cat's like, meow. Okay, don't know why the cat's having that, but there you go. That was very cool, yes. God, we've got loads of chat gone by. Afternoon, you wonderful people from Lolzia. Welcome to the stream. I haven't really got the time. I get my fix from Kalos. The third one, you know, once bitten, you always come back at one point or another. AO is like an addiction. You keep comparing other games the rest of your life and keep coming back. Yeah, pretty much. I do. I tried Souter. I tried WoW even, and you know, and Star Wars Galaxies and Warframe. Nope, I always come back. Haven't played anything. Yeah, nothing else quite does scratch the same in They are talking to you in the raid. Oh, right. Yes, go back into Cal is watching cat videos. Addo. I'm a bad keeper. Perfect World was okay-ish long time ago. Yeah, I see these new games and people come raving about them and, oh, it's the new thing. And I go, well, what's the, you know, strip away the pretty graphics a second. What, how does it work? And it's like, oh, right, it's basically WoW. Okay, no. Zabit, good luck in Sector 42. Time for my Bublé bath. Yes. If you don't know what the Bublé bath is, you see Michael Bublé, when he's not selling Christmas albums, he's going to thump me if he ever sees me. He turns up at Savic's apartment or house or whatever. I don't know. And but I know that he runs a nice bubble bath, and you know, and there's some wine and candles and dark chocolate. And then he stands in the hallway and sings cool jazz while Savic has a bath. One thing Blizzard always do right, though, is trailers. Yeah, trailers can make things look amazing. You know what? I spent about 45 minutes last night. This sounds weird. I spent about 45 minutes last night on Prime Video. I saw they had Forbidden Planet and was like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll watch a bit of that. That's an old classic. The thing is, it's got Leslie Nielsen in it, who still has dark hair, and he's being a theatrical actor, you know. And you keep waiting for him to do jokes, and he's not doing them. And then kind of like went, oh, I'm not paying for it, though. Because it was like, oh, buy now for $3.40. No, screw that. And then I went through like a couple of dozen of the old 1960s and 1950s trailers for old science fiction movies. My God, they're hilarious. The most shocking movie ever made. Dun, 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 big text across the screen like that, you know. The way that media reports news on the internet, basically. It's like so garish and in your face, it's ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers do it with their thumbnails and all the rest of it. Oh, you got to get the thumbnail is king. You got to get the thumbnail right, you know. It's like, yeah, well, I've seen lots of videos where the thumbnail is AAA and the video's complete garbage. No, the audio's bad, the editing's not very good. There's lots of noise and you won't believe. Yeah, it's like those trash clickbait ads you get. A lot of people on YouTube think that's the way you do it, kind of thing. And it's like, it might be the way you want to do it, but it's not going to make me watch your video. Like walking through an old fun fair, you know, or a market with the, oh, why buy tomorrow what you could buy today? Because I don't need it today. I'll buy it tomorrow, it'll be fresher. You won't believe what this cat does. 10 things you didn't know about something. Number 5 will surprise you. Yeah, it's absolute lowest common denominator, and I refuse to do it. I refuse to do that. It just seems distasteful to me. I'm sure if I played a more widely known and widely popular game and did all that, I'd be fairly successful, but I don't want to. Like I made made maybe 2 dozen Warframe videos, and like most of them have got like 40,000-50,000 views. It's ridiculous. Right, let's get this right. I would like authorization to enter Sector 42, please. Do you have your thing? Here you are. We trade him our doohickey. Click the box. I accept the mission. Please give me access to Sector 42. Goodbye. Forbidden Planet is a really good movie, though. Yeah, it is. I like it. It blew my mind the first time I watched it as a kid. You know, before Star Wars and, you know, all the rest. Yeah, Shakespeare's Tempest. Yeah, it is. It's quite similar, yeah. The shuffle videos that are 20 different channels already. Yeah, exactly. And you've seen the exact same thing. The copycatting is just ridiculous. It annoys me. It annoys me when people use bits of my videos in theirs without even contacting me. I'm sure I would say, yeah, sure, go ahead. But they don't. They just do it. And then it flags up on YouTube, and I sit there debating with myself whether or not to put a takedown on it. God, one guy re-uploaded an entire video of mine once. Like, he downloaded it and then re-uploaded it at lower quality and 30 frames a second. I was like... And then on that video, people were... it was YouTube that contacted me about it. And I looked at the video and people were putting comments like, oh, I love your voice. To this... And he's replying, saying, oh, thanks. And I'm like... Take down. Always report copyright infringements. Yeah, if you don't ask me... Yeah, like one guy did... he did one AO stream. Made a big video about, oh, AO... It was like 17th or 18th anniversary or something. And he'd been given free game time and a year sub to give away on chat or something like that on Twitch. And he used, like... about 40-50 of my videos to make his video without... And he did credit me. He did put my name on it in the corner about that big. But he didn't contact me about it at all. And I went on his Twitch stream and I went, hey, hi. I said, you used about 30 of my videos to make your video without contacting me. And his answer was... oh, yeah, man, I was just, you know, I was machine gunning on YouTube for AO footage and, you know, I credited all the ones I used, but yeah, I'll change it in the description. Never did. He's like, oh, you've only got a few subscribers, who cares? You're no one to me. I was like, you dick. Say, because I've never been able to get as deep into and engrossed into a game as I did with AO. But now I can't get into it the same level anymore, and all the people I knew in the roleplay environment are gone. It's just not the same. Well, you should talk to Soto Mohoney then, and check out the roleplay channel, and go to the Green Cloaks meetings. There's an entire section on the Discord purely for roleplay. And there are roleplay events every weekend, I think, or every other. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people I used to play with 20 years ago that don't play anymore. You know, and I still remember them fondly, but it's been 20 years, you know. Life is... life has changed and things have changed and, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, sometimes going back can spoil it, but I never really left. That's the difference, I think. If I'd have had a very long break, maybe it wouldn't have done the same, I guess. Yeah, the momentum, that's it. I mean, I'd have a couple of weeks away, but I'd always just log in and chat, even when I wasn't really playing. Like, I missed the release of an expansion because, you know, I was just busy at work and stuff. But I'd kind of go, oh yeah, I'll get that. I'd go buy it, even though, and then like come back about another 2 weeks later and they go, oh, do you want to come and do the new thing? And I'll be like, nah, I'll just, you know, it's fine. I'll go and do the old thing. So in like, I think it was 2012-ish, came back proper again, you know, so even my comeback was like 10 years ago. I've always mostly soloed or duoed this game, so yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. If there was another expansion coming out, I would buy it just because, yeah. Assist current callers. Right, we're in a dock for Addo. Not sure where we're going. Oh, I'm going to be assisting myself, apparently. Okay. I would easily splash 100 quid on that, yeah. Yeah, Zinzig is, they may come back, they may not. They might find a time to play again, you know. Oh, we're off. I don't know, are we north or east? I don't know. Apparently we're charging ahead. Let's go, says the Dockerlips. Yay, let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Did I remember props? Probably not. I'm doing them now. Hit all the things. Oh, pulling aggro again. There'll be a lot more of us than I can see running in here because the mobs are dropping real fast. So I'm guessing, you know. I think we're doing east. It wasn't. I was, like I say, I was being a bad person and looking at cat video. It's not my fault. They were cute kids. They were cute cats. How about July? I got a month off and I don't have my son for 3 weeks. We might have... Yeah, you can log in and talk about the old days. Have fun, generally. Why not? You know. It's one of those you can never truly go back kind of things, but, you know. I can't remember which one's east. It's the kind of Sector 32-ish one, isn't it? Making good progress. We're killing all the things before we get near that pat. Otherwise it'd be hard to manage all the aggro and put the pat out of its misery. Oh, smack talk on Darknet again. It's always PvP crap as well. Why is it always you guys with the drama? Tempers fray, I guess. I'm off to the Northern Lands in July on holiday. No access to the internet that is usable for gaming. Alright. There we are. The Northern Lands. Well, if you mean Norway, they've got pretty good internet in Norway. I think everyone's got like 1 gigabyte fibre to the door, isn't it? Over most of the country. 128 kilobits is it, technically is. MMOs don't really use a lot of bandwidth. It's mostly XYZ coordinates. Not out on the islands. Ah, well. Yeah, if you go to Oslo, if you're in Oslo, you'll be fine. You go to an internet cafe, 1 gigabyte. Or just go to a bloody regular coffee shop, 1 gigabyte. Yeah, if it's a holiday, yeah, do the holiday thing, yeah. I know photographers that have been to some amazing places, but not taken their cameras with them. And like, why? Well, it was on the holidays. They still took amazing, you know, photos with their phones and stuff. But that's just because of their innate knowledge of photography, so, you know. Or their learned knowledge. Once you know photography, you can take decent pictures with anything. You know, within reason, there's a limit. But, yeah, you will get a good shot. Yeah, they're 42 kilometers away from Oslo, city called Drammen. I probably pronounced wrong, but I do get Oslo right. They don't say Oslo in Oslo, they say Oslo. Oslo? Yeah, well, someone I follow, Gopher Gaming. Gopher's lived in Oslo or Oslo. He's lived there for 20 years. Married, well, I think girlfriend or something anyway. Has children there, you know, he's kind of like repatriating, like expat basically. He used to work there. I mean, technically he still does. He does YouTube and Twitch and things now. I just remember him saying, "Oh yeah," you know, because he was pronouncing all the towns' names in Skyrim in a kind of Nordic fashion. I was going, "Why are you saying it like that?" Because he goes Iverstead instead of Ivorstead. It's just not natural for him to do that anymore. You know, when he reads that word, his brain says that's how it sounds. Because he has to concentrate to say Iverstead instead of Iverstead. It's like Oslo. Oslo. Yeah, but you don't say Oslo, do you? You say Oslo. That's it, double D's a th for me. So when I see people in game with that in their name, not only do I think, oh, I wonder if they're Welsh, I also hear it that way in my head, if you know what I mean. Did we lose someone? No, I think it was just a pet. I would have to come on your Discord and say it for you. Yeah. I suppose it depends where. Because, like, in Britain, I would say London. But if I lived in London, I would say London. The O's virtually turn into an A if you're actually from London. And then it depends which part. It's like there's more than one accent in a city. True of most cities, in fact. Where I'm from, it's pronounced with a thick L, whereas the posh people use a thin L. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Ask a Kettner how it's pronounced and you get some random sounds. Okay, I don't know what a Kettner is. Someone from a particular place. Yeah, the people in Essex speak in a bizarre accent. I mean, I lived in E1 and then E11 in London, a place called Stepney. So right near the middle and all the rest of it. And the locals there, you know, that's the accent I heard. And they said, Landon. You know, what you hear in things like EastEnders is not how they talk. The City of London or London. Kent. Oh God, yeah. Well, I don't know in Kent. There's all the different boroughs as well. I mean, if you're in, you know, Knightsbridge, it's very plumb. It's very received English. You're in Lowestoft. Yeah, it's because it's right on the border of Roman and it's the Saxon, Viking, and Germanic spellings and accents all that still, you know, persist. That like the way things are spelled is not how they're said in a lot of cases. City of London aren't part of the UK at all. I think they are. Not the City of London, but London is. Well, I lived in Stepney, which is in the City of London. It's not like the Vatican. It's not its own country. City of London, ceremonial county, local government district, central business district. It does feel like a different country if you aren't from London. Yeah, well, I lived there. I lived in Stepney, then moved out to Leytonstone. And I worked out of E1 on Canary Wharf. And then worked in Leytonstone as well. Because obviously it was easier. Yeah, I worked for Channel 5. Their headquarters were in Canary Wharf at the time. For the big retuning project, I was an area supervisor. I had like 250,000 addresses to be verified as okay for transmission. Which wasn't tuning your telly to Channel 5. It was making sure that Channel 5 wouldn't interfere with the other equipment. Because back in the day, at the low... You remember when you used to tune a VCR in with the 2 white bars and all that? Where that's via a little mini transmitter built into... It could be a VCR, Laserdisc player, a cable box, anything like that. All the manufacturers put the frequency and set it down at the 35 channel band because they didn't think there'd ever be a 5th terrestrial channel. So before Channel 5 could actually begin broadcasting, they had to ensure that it wouldn't interfere with all the equipment because all the little RF modulators in all those devices were pretty much up. Most of them were there, but could be tuned. Talking about the square mile, the true City of London that's within London. Oh, Londinium. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like Londinium. But E1 is in it. So is West 1. All the E1, West 1, South 1, they're all... Yeah. Everything outside the North and South Ring Road is Greater London. Anything inside it is Inner London. My phone number was 0171 when that was a thing. Oh, Zinzig, better hit the hay. I've got a mini-me with me this week. So I'm not going to wake up early tomorrow, so best get some Zeds. Okay, my dude. Good night, sir. Sleep well. Yes, there's no tower at the moment. It's slightly concerning. You've come all this way. It should be sort of over there-ish, usually. Have to wait for the tower to spawn due to RFA. Like, I thought if the commander was up, it was up, but okay. I was wrong. That's not the deal. It means this city is a different administrative division than London, literally. Oh, yeah. Well, different laws. Yeah, London is a weird place in a lot of respects like that, in how it's made up and the different boroughs. It used to have lots of different boroughs, and then a lot of them got swallowed up, and then some people protested and didn't want to be part of that other borough. They wanted to be in their borough, and blah, blah, blah. There's a channel, they do videos under the guise of Map Men, and it's bloody brilliant about literally all the weirdness to do with London. But what's the YouTube channel called? Jay Foreman. That's the guy, Jay Foreman. This guy here, Unfinished London, is a brilliant, let me find it for you. It's a brilliant set of videos.
What a beautiful day, look at this!
Shut up. Yeah, this guy, he does absolutely stunning work. Unfinished London, this playlist here, you should watch that. And it does go into what you're talking about, but what you're saying is kind of incomplete. The full information is like in all this. Why does London have 32 boroughs? What happened to Old London Bridge? The unfinished Northern Line? And it's brilliantly done. It's like better than telly. Map Men, another series he does, is just fantastic. It's just the best. Well worth watching. So you want to go subscribe to him and watch all his videos. They're brilliant. You get London waiting within the ring road. You get London wages. It's called London waiting, as in waiting. You know, the weight of something. So you're paid more per hour or what have you. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Buddha Bless has reached enlightenment. And we're just gonna kill one of these while we're waiting. Or they're just pulling them and moving them. Yeah, well, the company's house in London has got thousands of businesses registered there. Most of them are shell companies. It's disturbing. Yeah, it's a crime in plain sight that no one does anything about, because it's not technically a crime. It's I don't go to Wikipedia for anything other than a quick glance at something. Yeah, ceremonial county and local government district. Yeah, I know. I lived in it. Fucking hellfire. Living somewhere is how you get used to it, and the way that people in those areas, the local people that locally live there, not come in from Epping Forest and bloody Highgate and places like that to work in the city. The people that actually live there and bring them coffee and do the cleaning up and live in the flats, they say land and not the tourists who come in to their city jobs. And I've been on both sides of the coin. So I had the city job thing in there. But when we were going out and doing places, it was, you know, while you were there, it was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that'll be excellent, yeah. And then 5 minutes later, I'd be talking to someone else going, yeah, all right, mate, there's a cup of tea. You know. It's almost like a camouflage response. You hear an accent, you get drawn toward it. Like, Americans think I sound posh, but if you lived in Britain, you wouldn't think so. Am I going to be all right to go and get some water? I'm guessing so, because it's the towers for this bit anyway, so. Right. I'll be right back. Mihalik, can you please stop telling me about a town I used to live in? I don't care what's on Wikipedia, I lived there. There's no houses, there are millions of little flatlets and bedsits that used to be houses. Unseen London. And I bet you 90% of them never look at Wikipedia either. Otherwise they'd edit it. This is why we need an instanced Sector 42, like the others. None of the billionaires live there. They all live outside. They may have property there, but they don't live there. They live out in much nicer areas without all the pollution and, you know, higher crime rate and everything else. I mean, yeah, you can buy a townhouse there for a few million and it will be one bedroom, not much more than a one bedroom flat or apartment. The price is utterly ridiculous, I know. Yeah, I think Raid for All were a bit late starting, so we're a bit late starting. Because the towers have not spawned. Yeah, well, you know, it happens. Ta-da! It spawned. I think it used to be there was a solid gap between HodorRaid going and everybody else going, so... Raid for All moved to a different slot, so sometimes they overrun or start late, and yeah. Raid for All started it, yeah, they used to go out after HodorRaid, maybe? I think. No, Raid for All failed earlier, so I'm not sure when the towers will pop either. Oops. Well, it can happen. People go, why don't you PvP anymore? Look at Darknet. Too much bloody drama with it, that's why. I should have come on the NT, at least I'd have more to do. But then again, keepers are kind of... not a necessity, but they're more of a, you know... more of a thing that's needed. Yeah, 90% of the people do known each other for years, and it's still like this. I know. Field support. He jumped on top of us there. Yeah, it's not... You know, no one says GG in PvP. it's all very EP-ing, isn't it? You know, it just... I don't know. That's why I walked away from it and just went, yeah, I'm not into this. I can't have a conversation with these people. And when you sort of point out the obvious, you get, keep out of it, you know nothing about it. You don't know anything about PvP. Shut up. You know, you get petulant teenager answers kind of thing, and it's like, oh god. Fine, yeah, you're right. Okay, the support is down. Where is the Marshal? Oop, one of the pats is loose. We need to get the... There's a pat loose about this hooster. Shouldn't there be Marshal and support? I don't know where the hell support. We only saw support. Where's Marshal? There's something weird going on. That raid failed. Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Because normally you get the two different bosses in here. Well, the same as Sector 35, right? So, because of that, we don't. Weird. But it's one big zone. It's not like an instance thing, so yeah. Aha! There's the Marshal. Oh crap. We just lost somebody. We've got two pats over here. We might fail here if we're not careful. No, he's not in the main team. I'm not sure why he got killed there. I'm doing what I can. I'm spamming all my heal auras and everything as quick as I can. No, it has been before though. got killed because I thought it was your Toon. I was like, wait, what? So anyway, I'm annoyed. I saw the Marshal come, so I started heading to the wall and started hitting it. Did you hit it harder, I'm guessing? Didn't it? What the hell did it go for? Was it the pat that went for you? Because there was like 2 pats chasing after it, which was weird. I don't know why they're loose anyway. You were standing by the wall next to the dock, yeah. Because they were doing the tower. I just saw a couple of ads in the middle and I was going, where's the Marshal? Shouldn't we have the Marshal? Oh, there's the Marshal, and ran back to the wall and just in time to see your Toon drop. I was like, what the hell? Been a weird run this though. When you're coming into the playfield after someone else's raid has failed, it's, yeah, kind of weird. Like not having the towers here, the generals seemingly spawning at different times unless they spawn miles away or something weird. Okay, don't know if we're supposed to be on these or not. We're not just moving them? Kill Pats, okay. Yeah, I saw you there, why wouldn't you be there, you know? Well, yeah, Shackle works still. I was going to come on the crap when they mentioned it, but for whatever reason it keeps breaking. I don't know if somebody's got something from Power Up or something. I'm just saying kill him now, so... We're killing him! He's weird. I know, understand. Why are we killing all the pets? This whole raid's been odd. I swear, this is one of the strangest Sector 42s I've been in. Just the way things are happening is, I don't know, very, very odd. Tron, I died. Oh! Had to do the whole West raid without a crat last Friday. Very chaotic, well. I can imagine, yeah. Without crap. I mean, there's a pat over there that's still got a shackle on it, so why are we not... I don't know. It's very strange. Yeah, one of them died. What were you on? Alec, Elsin or something? Is that your crap? No, there's a Carlo there. That's the crap there. Why you know? You know what? I don't know. Now, Alton's one is Fixer or Soldier, isn't it? It was on the NT. Oh, right, it was your NT. I don't know, I kind of recognise the names of your tunes. I can't remember what they all are, though. Excuse me. I forget what my own tunes are called sometimes. Yeah, the crack's there. I don't know why Shackle... Is there a... If Shackle breaks, you can still recast it. It's not like last minute or something like that where you've got a cooldown before it can be recast on the same mob, as far as I remember. Because we had it break in the subway raid a couple of times and I managed to get it back on. Yeah, Shackles of Obedience. Hang on, if I target there. So, Shackles of Obedience is modified run speed minus 1400. It's not even a really high nano, it's an old one. Like time space, 741, sense imp 815. But it's the duration that makes it great. It's 27 minutes, which is why it's so useful in raids where you're like, right, put that over there and keep it and leave it there. You've got bags of time to, you know, get on with what you're trying to do when other things are, you know, moved out of the way for you. Maybe there is a recast cooldown on it, so someone inadvertently, someone's aura or something breaks it. You can't recast it. I don't remember that being the case. It's been a while, but hey. If it land, like with these it's great, and then when you do the final Abmouth boss in the subway raid, you take the two plague rot plague things, blobs with a mouth at one end, pull them into the room just before him and shackle both and then go kill him. It makes killing him a hell of a lot easier because you don't deal with their green snot all over your screen and the dot. Offer up your wrist is up. What? Gamble 1111. Offer up your wrist. What? Oh, Gauntlet. Show the young woman your wrist. I'm with you. Gaunt buff. Stop showing that young lady your your wrist, you pervs. It's only pervy if you go, see that. Omni is offer up and it's a Atrox. Yeah, the little Atrox guy in trade, yeah. Stella Barnes. In Old Athen. Neutral can get it from either side, can't they? Or is it a sided buff? I've not thought about that. I know neutrals can pull missions from Clan or Omni, so you can get it from either if you're neutral. Yeah, both. Okay. Don't want to give out the wrong information. If I can help it. Herbalife mainlining mainlining Gaunt buff behind the Wampa. Yeah. I'm off to hand the diseased prisoner his lunch, a ham-fist sandwich. Very good. Okay, seems Alliance is ready. We've got 2 boobles left there. Funny thing with the Gaunt buff on 2019 is since the zone refreshes every 20 minutes with no one in it, Omni gets to have Gaunt as long as Clan don't pop theirs. That's weird. You'd think there'd be at least 1 or 2 characters there. Right, it's down. Hopefully the count was good. The sync was good. And big scary things are coming out of the gateway. I just saw a pat somewhere. Make up your mind. I'll try and look at this very quickly, but I need to keep my eyes on the screen. Artificial flavour. No artificials. Make up your mind, damn it. Nesquik. I don't like that stuff. It's got a weird aftertaste. Seekers! Yeah, there's an emote for that. Funnily enough. Maybe he's run out of Seekers from the last raid when it failed. That's the one. That's far enough away. It won't get you from there. Trust me, I has a lot of experience of Seekers. Now with real Soylent Green. You know, a lot of these like vegan foods that they're just like processed mushroom factory food. They're really weirdly made. And I don't trust it, dagnammit. I should talk to you in Space Quest about an idea for Seekers and you. I think the Seekers and me is well established. But yeah, if you've got new ideas, like put me in another place and kill me with death 5 million times over. He killed me so fast and warped me back last time. He crashed my character. He like crashed my game doing it. Well, it was strawberry flavoured. Yeah. And Nesquik, I've never liked it though. It's always weird taste. I don't like, I mean, I don't eat sugar anyway, but I never buy sugar-free anything. Because the sweeteners they use, I think, are, well, you know, horrible. Once you give up sugar, you know, like putting it in your tea or coffee or what have you, you start to notice that things like milk is really, really sweet tasting and actually sweetens it anyway, and it doesn't need any more. It's just that you've got used to having it that way. But then someone says, oh, it's diet, you know, you try it and you really do taste the sweetener, and the sweetener is horrible. Roasted wheat, yeah, no, I'll have cocoa, thanks. If you're gonna make it, we'll have it. Just put the real stuff in it and I'll eat it. I always make fun of my sister and tell her she drinks sugar with some coffee in it. Yeah, I know a few people that are like, I'm like, how many coffees have you got? Look at all the neatly lined up seekers. Done a grand job of controlling where they're spawned and rooted. Yeah, it is. It's really neat, isn't it? Did a really good job of that. Once you just sort of look at them as a problem to sort out, and they're not scary, it's brilliant. Cottage leads with... I thought cottage would have had one. Okay. I mean, I've seen them at so many HodorRaids, I would have thought they'd already had them. Oh my god, my 2 points bid. Larry's got the ACDC. They got it quite a good price over there, I'm looking at that. Yeah, 6,001. 101. Okay, what song do you want to be? Is this another one? You can have your ashes turned into a playable vinyl record when your day comes. Might as well get played while I'm dead too. Yeah, you can put people's ash inside a vinyl disc, clear vinyl. Same as a picture disc, it's just photograph. And then the two sides sandwiched on it. We're really all about killing these pats today, aren't we? Ding dong, the witch is dead. I can't think of one. Can't think of a comical one. Genesis, Firth of Fifth would be my clear choice. Yeah, just so no one could say it. Even though you can say it, it's not the kind of sentence you normally say. The Firth of Fifth. My grandma wanted to do one of her songs when she died. The church said no, but we sing it anyway. She was lowered down. Oh, right, okay. I'd probably go for like Black Betty by Ram Jam. because that was what we buried my dad to. Because when he'd had a few glasses of wine or what have you, and that came on, he stood tapping his feet. He really loved it. Boom, boom. Bam, ba, ba, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Ding, 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 ding. I like Blood Money better. Okay. Right, okay. Bon Jovi album. And Bon Jovi are okay. I think John Bon Jovi's voice is gone now, but it's a shame. But, you know, you get older and you can lose your voice like that. It's a shame. What can you do? Right, should we do a little bit on the Little Trader? Through the curtains, going down in a blaze of glory. Yeah, they were trying to get him to sing Living on a Prayer, and that's a hard song to sing at that pitch for any man. And like now, he does struggle to do it. They've detuned it slightly for live, but yeah. Oh, Young Guns. Yeah, it's good for me. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best Western of all time or something like that, but it's a pretty okay movie in its own right. They made it was quite successful. They made Young Guns 2 as well. I don't know if that was as good, but Yahoo, I'm gonna make you famous. Yeah. I can't think of a single song that I would think satisfactorily represented me in my life, you know? So, I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one to pick out. And now, in new and improved on the new engine. Right, while he's up, go to the Arbiter. In the pants that everyone insists that the Toon wears. You bunch of pervs, all of you. Dear me. Right. Let's see now. Thunderstruck. Back in Black would probably be more my area. I like Thunderstruck, but Back in Black is definitely more my thing. Doesn't it have one for... No, it doesn't, does it? Linear to the First of Fifth. I reckon I remember that title, but I don't know if I can remember the song. I would probably go for a David Gray one, like Sail Away or something like that. Remember David Gray? What a brilliant singer-songwriter. Or Sail Away With Me, Honey. Well, let's see if we can keep the slow jazz playing. Oh no, it stopped. I thought it'd maybe carry on until I entered the mission agency, and then it would carry on playing it yet again. I probably do know it, but I just, you know, haven't seen it. or heard it in a long time. I'm applying for a job, straightforward and not a crap one, please. Goodbye. Oh god, Contingent Spy again. Maybe a Pink Floyd number or something like that. Where can you offer me an elite assignment? Foreman's office. The guitar solo by Steve Hackett is celestial. Celestial. I'll have to go back and re-listen to it. Place the bomber. Okay, let's get place the bomber done. At least that's relatively easy to get done, we think. Guns N' Roses Civil War. I don't know. I like their first maybe 2 albums, and then I don't know. I don't think the rest were quite as good. I'm not saying they were bad, they're just not as good. I'm getting hammered here. You have no hack and quack. Oh yes you do. And you got 3 mobs on you. Fail. Yeah, still a bit squishy here. That was with RRFE as well. I just couldn't drain the bugger. I've got different mobs now. Oh, my NCU buff's gone. So when I drain, I can't cast the next big drain. Right, okay. I need to rebuff, basically. That's why. Yeah, 259, 25, or 256 of 259, so yeah, I'm not getting the benefit of my own buffs there. Level 71. Where we got to. Right, okay, let's get the fruit fixer. They will do. Get those buffs redone and then look at some others. Guns N' Roses Civil War. Yeah, I learned quite a few of their songs. I like Slash as a player. But I think as a band, Guns N' Roses, their best stuff was probably the first album. $175, haven't I got the other ones? 125, 145, 195. No, I haven't got the plus 61 for some reason. Gamble, night. Oh no, Mark is saying good night all. Good night. Thanks for coming along on the stream. Oh, really? I didn't click accept. Right, do it again. Retool for 40. It's better than nothing. Could do with the bigger one, but I haven't got it on this Toon. Is it jury rigged? Is that store bought? Okay, Diner, no. Shame, it's quality 63. It should be, really. It should be. But it's not. Right, okay, so we got those, and then I've got an hour on RRFE, and I'm not going to play for a whole hour anyway, so hopefully that's enough NCU space. I could put another NCU in there and have a bit more, but then I'd lose... Well, I'd lose the nano init. Yeah, I was casting my first 2 drains and then going, why can't I cast my next 2 drains? Ah, because I'm not getting the benefit of the other 2. Slow Jazz is playing again. Yes, it is. Oh, let me off. Right, now, let's see how it goes. Drain 1. Drain 2. That's better. Okay, this is where I always seem to get 2 of them. Gonna calm the other one now I've drained up. Yep, I can. You can just hang around there. Nope, still snagged that one. I was thinking, oh, I'll probably get past this. Needs more nanopool. And health. And probably a lot more in evades as well. There you go. Starting to matter now. Good night, Mahalik. Sorry it wasn't a good night for you. And I still don't know what the fluff happened at Sector 42 with that pulling and God knows what was going on. It was very, very weird, I know that. Lag, maybe? We had loads of lag yesterday. It was bouncing around all over the place. The real life explanations of the Alliance, the tower spawned about 30 minutes after the guy outside. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the whole thing just felt kind of like, wait, what? You know, the whole raid just seemed odd. I've used up all my my packs. I need to go buy some now. Right, we shall do this. And get out of here. Yeah, the whole raid just felt odd. It really did. Like the whole way through, it's like, wait, what? Why is that doing that? And just, this doesn't make sense to me anymore. Very, very odd. Oh well. I think the maddest one we ever had was it took so long because I think Alliance had somebody that didn't speak English at all well, or didn't understand English at all well, and they kept killing the tower instead of leaving it. And they were just like, no, you need to stop hitting the tower, and they just kept killing it. And we had to pre-kill and re-pre-kill God knows how many times, and eventually the actual timer ran out on the raid, and we all died without ever even getting past the first boss. It was like, oh, okay. So yeah, kind of a problem. But I think that was one of the weirdest ones that I've ever been at. One of the least successful, because nobody got anything. Raid for All complained about Alliance Hodor being late, and Raid for All is always late, it seems, every time now. Yeah, well, pot kettle black does happen. It's easy to blame the other guy, is the old thing. I think I just saw a Gamel there. Possibly. Why are we so late? Oh, it's the other guys. It's their fault. It's too easy to say, you see, even if it's not entirely accurate. Surprised we got Contingent Spy yet again. It's like, no, this is the mission for you. Don't you dare even think about, doing any others. This is the only one for your level range that we're willing to let you have. Thanks. And you do get a fair bit of XP from this one. A bit dark in here for you guys. Hitting me with his stethoscope or something. One. And number two. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Prison Planet has reached enlightenment. Congrats. On 220. Siljar Russell. Where's another funny? Review, no complaints from Grandpa. Oh, that's not nice. That's really not nice. But probably also entirely accurate. Could be argued there. Well, I'm not wrong. Oh dear. Enslyric. Good night, everyone. Good night, Enslyric. Yeah, he's 72. I can team with level 100s. But the level 100s don't want to team with me. Probably. I want to get in some big-ass NCU soon. And Trader, damn it, should have the biggest NCUs. Okay, that's 6. Here's number 7 about to come right up. The reclaim spawn in a new body must be delayed some, since they can't notify the higher-ups that the facility has been breached, though. Yeah, well, if you exit and re-enter, they all come back. It's one of those missions where you can kind of cheese it at the front door, really. Plus, you do get a lot of XP for killing these. Okay, so give me all my stuff. Wrong door. Wrong way. Soon time for the Dog of War upgrade, yeah. The thing that slows you down with that, though, is getting your specials high enough. Rather than, you know, straight up wrangling it on. You could maybe go farm a pair, but you don't know how long that could take. You could get lucky and get one straight away, or... Can you start the mission there at 70? Isn't it 90 and you finish at 170? I'm not sure. I think it's 90 to 170. I don't think it's 70 to 170. Oh no, it carries on. Carries on. We'll go check, but I'm pretty... Yeah, 90, 170. I thought it was. I always had it in my mind that that was the one, yeah. Yeah, I've got the requires Title 4 and 800 complete ones, which I think by then we'll be able to do. And I can just squeeze into more and more buffs Will they chase you? Yes, they will, if they see you moving as a box. Why is that box running out of the room and jumping up and down in the corridor? Me and a friend have been leveling 3 characters at a time, so we always have a full team doing a Donner quest, then Hex around that level. That's pretty handy, yeah. Yeah, I do need to buy some wrangles. The only one I've got, skill wrangle a week, +3. All I've bought is the other side of the coin. Lag. Doesn't know I'm in the shop. Actually, that does as a heal, doesn't it? Not really. Personal grid beacon. Get that. I think I've got all the advanced ones now. We want +20. Yeah, there we go. Camel 216. Oh, ding, 216. Time for bed. Oh, congratulations. We should grab... Yeah, you should definitely grab the Azzy two-hand edge at their level, I think. I did. And I'm probably never going to use it, but I grabbed it. Just to troll them a bit. Like the one I've got, even though I'm not two-hand edge character. Playboy Fixer is still about, is he? Oh, yeah. Yes, yes he is. Alright, let's hand that daily in. That might get us another level. Omnimed, blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. Right, 72. No, 73. And we got the Biomare, but I've got the key card. So most of it's relatively painless. Right. Meep. Dingalicious, yes. Rubicar Light. How do you do, my fellow Omni? Oh no, he attacked me anyway. I've got my key card. No, don't attack me. I has key card. See? Look, look. Here's my ID. I don't know why he randomly attacked me though. For standing you're standing too close to me, key card or not. You must die. Okay, someone's fairly close by. I'm not going to carry on with the quest tonight, I don't think. But I will get the daily done, and then probably call it a night, because it's gone 10 o'clock here now. Let's get some drainings on the go. Oh, I managed to click one from all the way over there, did I? That was clever. You must have Energizer. Have I not got? Oh, I didn't have Energizer. Okay. Non-aggressive one here. Till I hit it. Sigs, good night to you all. Thanks for a great show, Callus. You're very welcome. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's getting late. I always think maybe I'm extending these streams a little too late on a Sunday. I think people are like, I'm done. I've got to get out because it's Monday tomorrow. Whereas on Saturday they're like, no, keep streaming. It's nearly midnight. I don't care. You will continue. You got anything for me, Mr. Bloater? I'm just grateful they're still green and not grey, because I hate having to kill grey mobs for missions. That's a hint. What was? No, not the one we're looking for. Every time I do one of these, I'm like, I want to catch loot in that on a live stream. I got one to drop on 2019 when I was in this dungeon, whatever point it was that they lifted the level cap. Yeah, these are starting to feel a bit weaker now. Like, it feels like it's taking longer and longer to kill mobs. Longer than it should. How's another funny? My husband said no more dogs, so we got cows! Well, calves. Right, I need to tweak my chat configuration. Yeah, system needs to come out and go into combat, or it gets too spammy. Unmake matter mat. No. Not today. Cargo droids, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Preferably without the boss guy. Oh, don't have a research goal. That means I've just finished that research, whichever one the hell I was on. Eye for a deal. Oh yeah. Go with that. Oh, he noticed me in the end. One, two, there's one over there. All the drains. Yeah, people are drifting away from the stream now. They're like, I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna miss those. The nano charges. I'm checking out Lord of the Rings online. I tried that when it launched, I think. But it was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. It didn't last very long. It didn't run well on my system at the time. It was quite, at the time it was a newish game, so. Oh, it debuffed me. Great. Just what I need. Debuffs. Has it been free to play for a while, that one? I've tried that. I've tried Star Trek Online. That wasn't bad, actually. But it's, you know, your character is a spaceship and it gives you these challenges to do, and they're like difficult. Unless your ship's fully upgraded and you're like, oh, right, okay. I don't know. I like playing through some of the stories that they put in there, but that was about it. I got bored after that. Yeah, the ship combat system, I think I was just getting wrong, basically. It's quite aggravating to play. Oh god, I'm down to the startup health and first aid. Yeah, this is feeling slow now. Like, it's taking too long to kill anything. I need to upgrade already. I don't know if I was buffed differently last time, and that's why it felt different. But yeah. I don't mean it's taking too long in how fast I'm shooting, but it feels like it's kind of taking too long because the damage isn't very good. Yeah, the ship combat, it didn't feel like combat, it felt like a point and click. As fast as you possibly could. Nah, I don't want to go shotgun. I did shotgun at the very beginning, but just went, you know what? Other than PDKPs, I don't really like shotgun. They're great if you've got a lot of crit. If you don't have a lot of crit, they're kind of painful. Now, Dogs of War, I'm thinking Utah. That's going to be the way. They're so powerful. for the requirements on them. And they're good in Shadowlands as well. Like, some weapons are like, oh, they're pretty good on Rubicon, but they're like hopeless elsewhere. I've got 2 clients running. I thought I had. Because the FPS counter was counting the other client, which was sitting idle. Need more crit. Yeah, if you can get a pair of Dog of Wars on at this sort of level range, do it, because basically best in slot. If you can use pistols at all, and on Trader, obviously you can. Need to find my other symbionts as well. I know I've got more of them than the ones I'm wearing, I'm sure. That'll help a lot, because it'll boost a lot of the specials as well as main skill. And nano skills, and, you know. Yeah, the ship combat in Star Wars Online is very sort of keep clicking and micromanage everything, and it just, no. Just wasn't as fun as I hoped, kind of deal. It was good when you did the ground force stuff, when you were, running around on an actual character and shooting at things. That was quite cool. But, yeah, the ship combat, which most of the game is, it seems, for stuff. Yeah, was ship combat. And then suddenly you go, oh, and something event, ball cube, everybody pile in. You'd go there and just get utterly destroyed in a second. And all your hard work had gone to waste from the previous couple of hours, I don't know, kind of cool concept game. If you like spaceship games, then you probably would like it. If you prefer, humanoid character or player character games, then you'll only like half the game, I suppose. Last Vindicator, we're nearly there. No, only 2. Dang good. Oh, dang dude 1990s following. What do I think about multi-box PvP? I think you're cheating. Boxing in PvP is basically just cheating. That's it. That's all I think about it. If you want to do it, go ahead. But that's what I think. I'm not fond of the PvP in AO these days anyway. It used to be kind of okay and fun and like competitive, and there was rivalries, and it's just sort of descended into like a bunch of teenagers screaming at each other. I just don't want to. It's all drama and whatever. Who asked you anyway? You did. Case in point. But yeah, I mean, you've only got to keep your eye on Darknet, and you just see all the trash talk back and forth. Like, I don't know if you think it's making, the people doing it think it's making some sort of an impression, but it's not. Well, probably not the one they're hoping for. It's just sort of like listening to teenagers squabble. It's kind of embarrassing for the game, really. Multi-boxing PVM. I'm Alpha Sold. I don't know who that is. I don't know your tune, I'm sorry. I do it for fun. What, boxing PvP? Yeah. Well, don't want PvP cheats in my chat, so see ya. Well, yeah, I don't know what they were hoping for, but what do you think of boxing in PvP? I think it's on record what I think of it, and I've always thought of it. So, you know, ask a silly question and then try and start an argument. Good job. No, we can go. No, I mean, doing it in PVM, in instanced raids and whatnot, you know, it doesn't hurt the game, nobody cares. But as soon as you bring it into something like PvP, where you've got 6 characters all attacking a single character, that's cheating. Simple as that. So, thanks for the follow, but see ya. In fact, it made a mockery out of PvP as well. To the point where people just went, you know what? What's the point? And they just stopped turning up to tower battles and stuff. That's not a win. Running onto a sports pitch, setting the goals and the ball on fire, and going, ha ha, I'm the winner. You didn't win anything. You're an arse. You're acting like an asshat, you know. I would imagine trying to use it in an event is just going to end up with Link dead a lot, even if he did try. I remember the old days, Storm used to be quite a heavily PvP guild. But, you know, people drift off, you know, they grow, their lives change, they get things like mortgages, children. But how many ads have I picked up? Leave me be. Like one inside the walls there. This dude that I don't need. That's better. Yeah, there was some sort of an agreement about it between you know, rival factions, no more boxing in PvP. So if someone comes along and starts doing it, and then exploits to take whole bases out in 30 seconds, and then thinks that somehow that makes them some kind of a winner, it's cringe-worthy. It really is cringy. So, you know. Can I beacon out of here with that? No, it only beacons you in. Right. Freelancers Inc. still stuck at complete 2 missions because it's not one of those. Yeah, doing things like that. The reason I'm more than anything is you're making the game worse for other people. You make other people stop playing the game. So yeah, I think it's a very negative thing to do. But it's my fun. Well, if your fun was sacrificing children to your G.I. Joe, I wouldn't approve of that either. You know, it's harmful. Please don't do it. And if you can't do it, well, don't expect much from me. Right, okay, let's see. Is anyone else streaming Anarchy Online at the moment? They're probably not. They're probably far more sensible and have gone to bed at this point. Anarchy Reigns is not Anarchy Online. It doesn't seem to realise. Newland City Waste Management. Again. Who else is around? Anima of Eons is playing Dungeons & Dragons. No, he's not. It says he's live, but there's nothing on the field. On the feed. I think he's... Don't know what's causing that. Okay. We'll leave it there, and I will see you all for Wednesday, no doubt. Or I might do something in between as well. So, yeah. Okay, folks. Thanks all for coming in. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the follows, etc. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, folks. Bye for now.